I'm Alex Carberry, and I'm the author of the book Know Yourself, Discover Your True Nature with the Ancient Sufi Wisdom. People ask me, why did I write this book? And that's an interesting question. I wrote this book because I have always been very interested in the human condition. So for that reason, I study human beings. Fairly early age, I became involved in Sufism. And I was really fascinated by the depth of knowledge that they possessed on the way that the universe was made and on the human. And so I studied that. And over the years, I began to realize that people had, our time is beset by some very difficult problems. One of those problems is that we find it difficult to empathize and understand each other. And it leads to a lot of conflict. So looking at that problem, due to some of the difficulties I had dealing with people and observing people dealing with other people, I decided to write the book, Know Yourself, which looks at an aspect of Sufic knowledge, which is the four personality types, which are in harmony with the four elements and the four seasons. Well, those who followed my work will have also noticed that I have an interest in medicine. And I've got an 11-part podcast series that looks at some of the foundations of what is Islamic medicine. So, all of these areas of knowledge, they I'd say coalesced. They came together to pour into a book like Know Yourself. And when I wrote Know Yourself, I really wanted to help people to be able to empathize with each other. And what do I mean by that? That is that we should understand where we're coming from in a way that allowed us to understand where other people are coming from. What motivates them? Why do they do what they do? And how does that happen? And to do it in a way that isn't manipulative, but is based on an understanding of yourself, and which leads from an understanding of yourself to an understanding of others. So Know Yourself begins from that perspective. It deals with you and who you are. And there's a recurring theme in Know Yourself, which is that banana trees only produce bananas, and apple trees only produce apples. You cannot expect a banana tree to produce apples, or an apple tree to produce bananas. It just isn't going to happen. So what we are really doing is looking at you and how you are fundamentally you. Because you or myself, we're all a unique occurrence. It will never happen again. We have a specific energetic signature. And Know Yourself helps you to get a taste of that energetic signature. And having grasped the taste of that energetic signature, it gives you the tools to begin to see how that unfolds in the world. And by doing that, helps you to be able to recognize the energetic signature of others. So it's really a book about people and why they are the way they are.